Well, as you can see, my timer is very accurate. Regardless, welcome to part 8, somehow, of LEGO Indiana Jones, the original adventures. I mean, last part was like almost 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember what we did last time. I think, I think we finished Temple of Doom. I think that's what we did. We might have one level left in Temple of Doom to do, but I'm pretty sure I think we finished it. We got some very useful extras. I think we got the 8 times stud multiplier at the end of that episode. I think that was what we got. So now we're going to kind of the stud counts are going to snowball from here. Um, I mean, it's only an 8 times multiplier, so each stud is still pretty valuable. So we'll still be going for as many studs as we can. Um, but the aim is not necessarily now to try and get every stud that we can. The aim is more just trying to focus on the mini kits, artifacts in this game, and the red bricks or parcels in this game. So that's kind of the main aim. So yeah, we've had a bit more of a look at the IR28, the Indica. It's looking pretty good. I think both Marshall Pruitt and David Land have done in-person videos. I believe Alexander Rossi was on track today, actually probably on track as we speak, testing the IR25 in its Chevrolet Guise, I guess. I don't know what the engine's in it. I believe the one that was on demonstration had a Chevy Ilmore engine in it, so. But, yeah. So, yeah, just basic. It's effectively just a shakedown of the IndyCar. Um, Nothing crazy, just basically driving it around. You know, we'll get to see it on track. I'm sure there'll be plenty of drivers there watching it go round, trying to get an idea of what it's like. So it's Alexander Rossi today, and then tomorrow for the Honda camp, it's going to be Alex Palou who's going to test it. Yeah, just to give it a shakedown. They're IMS, I think, just on the road course doing the shakedown. So, but it's cool. It's cool to have the new car on track with the 2.4 litre V6 twin turbo engines, which are the same specification as what they were going to introduce 4 years ago, but they are, as far as I know, they are redeveloped from said specification 4 years ago. So, they're similar but much more developed engines. Obviously, we've got a new hybrid system from new company. We've got various bits and bobs, new wheels, new BBS looking wheels, which look quite nice. I really like the look of the new R28. I think it's a great car. I really hope it works on track. It looks great. The wings are absolutely massive, by the way, absolutely massive. Obviously, it's still hard to tell. I mean, it's a lot easier to tell when compared with the renders. But even compared to, even just looking at the video, it's kind of hard to tell exactly how big the car is. I think it is slightly wider than the DW12. But not much wider. I think it's mostly just the tub that makes it look wider because the whole sort of aero screen configuration and the cockpit and everything is wider to try to basically allow taller drivers, slightly bigger drivers to get in the car because at the moment it's quite a tight squeeze for some of the taller peeps on the grid. So fair enough. What else is going on? Yeah, that's it for the most part. There is an IMSA race. I believe quali is on about 10 minutes for the 6 hours of Road America. So, yeah, quali's on. at some point. The race will be on tomorrow. I don't exactly know when, I haven't checked, but there isn't a ton else on. I think there's like British Superbikes, there's a bunch of local stuff on, but there's no like multinational or global series on or anything. So let's get on with nope, none of those games. This one. Played a bit of Noita actually recently. Noita is interesting. And by the way, I'm not going to be talking about this game like at all during this stream because I don't think I've got anything more to say about this game. I'm just kind of playing it because I'm 100%ing it. I don't necessarily have a ton to say about it now. Or the music, yes, the music was just a couple of tracks from Sonic the Fighters or Sonic Championship, if you prefer. Really good soundtrack. Definitely a bit of an acquired taste in some regards. The heavy heavy sampling's not the right term. I'm gonna call them aggressive. Again, not the right term, but the aggressive samples. Because the whole thing operates on, I think, 32 channels I think it's 32 channels of sample, 32 channel sample based music, basically. Um, Something about it's bizarre the way they do it. All the sort of squash, and stretch. Um, okay, decided not to. Sometimes it just doesn't pick up. Oh, I know, it's not picking up a controller because I forgot to run the thing. For some reason, this game requires a controller emulator, so it's just one of those things I've got to load before I boot up the game. Wait for it to kick in here. Thank you. But once I kick it in, it's fine. But yeah, the samples used in the game are very distinct. And so I can definitely see where that might turn people off the soundtrack. But I really do like the soundtrack for Sonic the Fighters. Probably one of the lesser listened to soundtracks because it is one of the more obscure Sonic titles. But naturally, with these sorts of things, more and more people sort of start to discover them. Although even then, it's pretty niche in terms of Sonic game because like it's a Sonic fighting game, and a lot of people just aren't even gonna consider it, especially because it's a very old school kind of 3D fighter. Obviously, it takes a lot of inspiration from like Virtua Fighter and what's the other one? Fighting Vipers, I think it's called. So just some of the sort of Sega fighters of the time, really. Right, yeah, Sega is Peep Beep, very important. And yeah, there's our 2 times. Oh yeah, character treasure as well. I forgot we got that one as well. So as you can see, that is now worth. Obviously, I think it's worth 8 more times more. So obviously, a silver stud is now worth 80. A gold stud is worth 800. A blue stud is worth 8,000. And a purple stud is worth 80k. So in terms of stuff, obviously this is character. We're going to kind of leave the characters. We did buy Han Solo because it's funny. It's just like cheaty bits. Those are the different videos. I don't really care about that. It's more of just a cutscene viewer, practically. These are some of the extras. There are some we haven't bought yet. Like Super Slap, Super Scream, Artifact Detector. And there are some artifacts we don't have in the first film. We're missing about 4, I think. Very cool. So we'll go back there. But anyway, let's have a quick look. Temple of Doom. I thought we finished Temple of Doom. But we evidently have not. We've got 2 more levels to do in Temple of Doom. Okay. Put everything else in it? No, we're missing 1 mini kit. Get there. Oh yes, I remember why. Yeah, because that mini kit was a pain to get, wasn't it? Because you needed to use a box, which I push. I keep end up pushing into the gap that you can't push it out of. That was it. Okay. Right, let's go to level 5. Escape the mines. Is this cheating? I've got a gun. Oh yeah, of course, all the enemies now give off treasure as well. So we're gonna have a lot of. Does he act? Okay, he's not quite exactly as he is in the Lego Star Wars games, but it's close enough. Alright, I'll put you up there. How do I get up there? It doesn't matter. Just keep going. The game lets me land on it. I don't know if it lets me jump on it though. I know I keep losing studs. Because you lose 8 times as many studs as well, so it's like, yeesh. You're probably meant to... I need to just kind of do it, don't I? Just... Okay, yeah, you are meant to kind of go from there, but... So where does this take you to? Oh, it's hiding right there. So I think it's called patience. But never mind. Yeah, back in. Right, which do we have? Yeah, you'll do. See sword for your head. Very nice, right. Right, I think I remember this level. It was quite short, if I recall. How did I not get that before? That was such an obvious one. Oh, God. Okay, so the post is actually in here as well. Interesting. Right, I remember this, yeah. I mean, we probably will end up playing this a couple of times just to make sure we get everything. That was quick. Oh yeah, of course we didn't. No, we didn't get it. Well, we got it now. Was that high? It was like 100k. Over 100k. That's high. You fill the book. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh. Last dig would be very nice, but never mind. Ah, there's our thing. Yeah, we're playing this level a bit scattershot, but it's getting there anyway. Oh, I don't want that. What gun? Oh, right, any of the other bits tonight. Just bomb dispenser, as you do. Okay. Just pick up a massive rail. Bonk it down. Just like that. It's Indy. First we've got Indiana Jones Professor. Okay. Right, gotcha. See anything else apart from up there? I should probably explore just to be safe. I think I got everything up here though, so. Yeah, man. Right. Let's begin. Okay, that looks that. Which is good. And we can push it on to the thing, and then we begin the minecart minigame. Okay, right. So, we essentially want to... We don't want to whack out yet, because we want to... Make sure we whack everything else first. Missed it. It's alright, I don't mind it resetting. Okay, I think that's it. I just need to get the flippy things. Got that one. I keep missing that stud, I know. It's over here somewhere? Yeah. Okay, off we go to the next section. I like the we are literally playing as a character called Minecart. I see that moves us across to another bit of track. Trying to keep out for my eyes out for shiny things. There's one back there. Maybe, I don't know, unless they all shine. No, they don't all shine like that, so there's definitely something back there. Oh, I meant to hit the enemies. Oh no, they all shine. Right, okay, so I'm meant to hit the enemies as well. Like I said, I knew we'd have to do this level again. I probably bugger it up along the way somehow. Problem is, I know what's happened here. I need to, like, not... I need to make sure I go on the next. Let's go this way. Yeah, treasure times 6. Very nice. Okay, so I don't think we've got enough money for that yet. I'll go find out what how much it is, though. Quickly. Although, we might do after this. It gives you a decent amount. Ooh, ghostly. Bet you this... I don't know how much the 6 times would be. It's probably 6 mil. Have a look in a minute. See now. Well, it's only 3 mil for treasures from 6. Yeah, hell yeah, give me that. Easy, mate. So what that'll do is it'll actually times all of that by 6, giving us, what? Yeah, 48. So that means every 10 stud is now worth 4,800. 480. 80. Every gold stud is worth 4,800. Every blue stud is now worth 48,000. Every purple stud is worth 480,000. So at this point, we are pretty much set up for the rest of the game. Look at that level. I don't usually do a level straight away, but now I actually fully understand the gimmick. I might as well go ahead and do it. Naturally, we will be Han Solo. Why not? Just watch the stud totals go up. It's like astronomical. Astronomically high. Just like tap 1, it's just like bang, money. See, this is why we need these. I need these extras in real life. Although to be fair, I probably would cause extreme inflation very quickly on a level not seen since like Zimbabwe or some shit. But it's fine. $8,000, just like that. Push that in there, and then we'll do the rest of it. So now we've kind of reached the point where studs are kind of no object, and we can just really just plow on with the levels. Obviously, we still need to be quite thorough, but yeah. But hey, it doesn't help to get them where we can. That's Han Solo. I mean, technically the same person, but not, not the same character. What are you doing back here? Just come over here and you push the thing. There you go. You can see we're all up to 1 million. It's the wonders of extras, maybe. Wonders of stud multiplayers. Right, so we need to whack the hell out of... Oh, I didn't know there was one there. Oh, I think I just got the enemy, I think that's what it was. Wubba wubba, wubba wubba, wubba wubba. So where are the other two that I'm missing? That's not it. It's not what I wanted. Never mind. Game, can you let me go down the right path now, please? Thank you. Let's go down the right one now. Did I whack it off somehow? There we go. So there must be two things. Something. There must be something I'm missing. I can hear it when I go past that section. Why can I hear it when I go past that section? How bizarre. Okay, well, let's come back for that one later, I think. Maybe with a mini kit detector, but I don't think that'll help us. Because I can hear it on the track there. I don't know. This is just really well hidden. I can hear it, I just can't see it. Alright, well, let's just go into the 6th level for now. Just spend forever here doing whatever, so I do not yearn for the mines, so head off to level 6. Okay. Level 6. Okay. Oh. I'm like, okay, well that's good. So you've got to basically be on the fucking money. So what we're saying is select a bomby guy going in so you can get that. Otherwise you just get flushed out the back immediately. Okay, gotcha. Okay, like it, like it, like it. Okay, well hopefully that was the only hopefully that was the only mini kit that was in that area. Otherwise we were going to have to play that level a few times. He man with gun? Do I get Han Solo? Oh. Trade-off. Mini kit for Han Solo. Don't do that. Gotcha. Ah. I'll be easier with the, what's her name, Winnie here. I assume, I don't know, but usually there is, oops, an invincibility extra, which will come in handy at some point, I'm sure. What are you trying to blow up? People. Guessing I already got that one. Looks like it. Oh, hi, friends. It should get super slap. Just kind of take care of some of these enemies a bit easier. Can I? Oh, okay. Oh, it's actually part of the level, isn't it? I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, I got cutscene immunity, so bugger off. Yeah, you got him. I don't remember whether this was a long level or not. I don't remember. I can't see anything obvious, so let's just go for it. Yeah, I like it. Here one. Wait, I thought you lost. Oh, okay, so the start multiplier does not apply to your losses, so you just lose a few. I'm guessing there isn't anything there. Maybe. I hear it to the right, actually. I think not to the left. So there it is. How did I not get that before? That's like really obvious. It's a bit more difficult to hear when the music's playing, I guess, but Right. Let's get this bit. Which is we need to jump up there probably, maybe? Yeah, nice. Strange. Just random thing that they stuck in the game. Oh, right. I'll have the instant 500k. Well, the spider's not doing anything, just leave him there. He's happy. Happy with his life. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Doop. Just does that every time. Just lets it happen anyway. Donk. Very nice, right. Right, the boss fight. Just trying to remember how this boss fight even worked. Bombs, yeah, the bombs aren't great. Seriously? Just... Yeah, I'm guessing we've missed one mini-kit somewhere. It's a good start today. Down he goes. Regenerate hearts. Not crazy important at this point. Let's try and save up for invincibility. I know it doesn't really technically matter, but whatever. Let's go super slap actually, just because that might be handy just for the combat, just to get it kind of a bit quicker, you know. Ooh, bit of a stretch. Sometimes it just helps. Just yeah, we'll leave that for now. Let's go get that extra. Just because it might just help. Like I say, speed up the game a little bit. I can't punch you, but what's that? Right, let's go off and do, or start, Last Crusade. Right, we've got basically fuck all here. It's just kind of handy. It's just kind of handy to just have a gun at all times and be Han Solo. So why not? Let's put some cooler air in. So Han Solo can now make his way back manually to me. Oh, okay. Boink. Where is he? Oh, God, yeah. CPU's just been broken in this. In terms of the swimming for some reason. I want to go over there. I don't know why. Just there seems to be their ultimate wish. What is his face? Oh, okay. I guess his face just kind of does that. I think there is actually a mod to fix that. Just shoot everything. Don't know how that helped us, but... Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that, but I did. Oh, I just streaked the fountain, but that's okay. Already got the mini kit. That. That's super important, but doubt it somehow. Back up there and bounce around again. Oh, okay, so we're in army disguise mode, okay. So many I'm just killing people now. Just blow everything up. I hope you like that sound, by the way. Ah, nice. Very sneaky. And this does that. I don't actually remember if that was important or not, but I've done it. I think I expect the level was in that area, in that churchy bit, so... Yeah, I'll swim up there in a minute. I can use the boat, but swim is fine. It's easier. Ooh. Oh, is that it? Okay. Nope. I see. That's mine. Keeping it. It's a little meep meep scooter. Go meep meep. Wait, where's my beep beep? There's no beep beep. Very disappointing. Maybe something a bit more substantial in, you know, any of these. I did notice there was a whole platform up here. I did notice there's a little door in there, so I don't know if there's anything in there, but we'll have a quick look. If I can even get up there, I don't know how, but I'll have a quick look. We'll see. Oh yeah, easily. I guess it's just... Are we happy? Good boy. I think I just blew someone up in the library. Oops. I don't know. I'm really bad at this. I think they respawn. It's okay. Wait, what? I was like, what have I done? Okay, that's what's meant to happen. I'm not meant to get stuck inside. Whereas the lack of syndicates in here, I got 4 and still no past saliva, so I can hear one in here. Oh, there. Right, okay. I do like the spiral staircase though. It's very cool. Spiral staircases are cool. Especially hidden ones. I almost wish I could just let it go and go all the way back. Sold. How do I get in there? Yeah, my usual strategy is blowing everything up does not work. Maybe it's through those swords, maybe? Now I can think of. There we go. That's why those weapons are there, so they can get into that. What's happening in the bottom right of my right ear? definitely something up there. What can I get up there? That's how you do it. Drop the chandelier on the X, because how on the nose can you get? Do you like the lighting effects there? It's quite good. Well, it's baked in, but who cares? It's a cool lighting effect. Say 6. Oh, no, 753. Okay, 753, huh? Ah. Oh, sneaky radio operator guys in here. Oh, do that. Right, so what's, yeah, 753. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, it's just symbols. It's even a little reflection on the ground and all that. Like, it's quite cool. But it's simple, but it's cool. Okay, so we need all the skulls. Gotcha. Fortunately, you can't, so. Gotta wait for the skull to rotate, because of course we do. Fast dig would be really nice about right now, but, you know, it's okay, it's fine. Not a problem. Damn it. Come on. Where's the old hat? There's another one. Okay. Sure. It's just a giant one. I forgot already. Okay. That was it. Already yawning, which is always a good sign. Oh yeah, rats. Rats. Just keep unloading swords onto it. Yeah, I'm doing this. Just keeps manifesting swords. Where's the last one? Look at that walk. Look at him go, look at him go. Look at him groove. There we go. I think it's the best walk in the game. A good run as well. Let's hoping that would be it. We lower the water level at some point, don't we? Still not sure where this last Scully boy is. Come on. There we go. It doesn't lower the water level. That's what I wanted to do. What that does. Does not. I don't know of any character in this game that sinks in, well, not water. In this case, I guess oil, but missing one. Am I missing one, or is it just in the next area? I don't know. Missing one somewhere. Let the rats just go into the wall. Just no problem. Just go into the wall. Why not? Down there. Sure, there's a way of lowering the water level or something. Like I say, I can't think of any characters that can actually go into the water and sink. Unless, yeah, unless we just lower it later. So how we do that? I don't think so, but I've done it anyway. It's a pain. Right, Jamie, do this. Shoot it into position. Seems to work just as well. Screw it. Yeah, we're not terribly bothered about the position then. Oh, I guess that was it. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure where the other one would have been then. Really can't think of where else it would be. It must be underwater somewhere then. But I don't know how you get onto there. Unless, like I say, there's a weird hidden switch, but maybe there is a character that sinks in water in this game. I don't know of one, but... Hmm. What's another thing is we still haven't got we haven't got the library thing either, the parcel either, so... Slightly bizarre. There's Han. Sneak down there, but no. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't go up we didn't go up the little area, did we? We never did that. We never swam up that, the gate that we opened, did we? God damn it. So ignore the actual boss for now. Just because I don't care, really. Right. So what am I picking up here? I think moment. Whether that comes to play in a minute, can't remember. I'm sure I got all these already. But just be safe. Yeah, I did. Literally no point to ever come here. Okay, good to know. There's that dickhead, come up. Cut him off. Okay, well I can do that. Doesn't help me. Um Ah, physics. Carol gotta really wait for it to go all the way down here. Cool. Oh yeah, we're boating back again, aren't we? Well, that works. Just slam head first, and somehow that doesn't break my boat as well. Who cares? It's fine. And he decides just to park himself over there. Huh? I've broken his boat. First, wait, let me give him a boat to land on here. I've absolutely broken this by shooting the boat from. I didn't even know you could destroy the boat. Come here, mate. Come here. Oh, like, okay, it's so hard to like stop in this. Oh my god, have I broken this fucking like it cutscene, whatever you want to call it? Because he lands on my boat, but then pushes it away. Can I push him? Is he pushable? Um. Can you stop just for 1 second? Okay, yeah, and he's like indestructible somehow. Do save and exit. Hopefully that should save everything we did. Yeah, okay, we good. Weesh. So we got 9. We're just missing, I think I know where it is. We're into that little... in that little thing. Through that gate. The gate that we opened. I forgot to go through. That's where it will be. Okay. On to... level 2 here. Oh, castle rescue. Okay. We'll keep Han Solo for now. Hopefully he doesn't break the game again, but we'll see. No guarantees. I guess he's a bonus character, so I guess they didn't really test much with him. That's why his face keeps breaking. Just blow everything up and hope. Usually works. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. What's happening here? Ooh. Oh, this is the war drawing room where they make their plans of action. Slowly and surely draw their plans against us. Okay. I do like all the stupid Lego paintings. It's great. Nothing else hiding in here. I like it. Okay, game. Ledge. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we loaded that next area. I didn't miss anything important. We're just like... No, I can't yeet over the fire, okay. Oh, where there? Okay. Oh, it's just swords. Oh, what up? Started, I guess I already got that one. It's the mini kit. Where's the dish? I need the dish, don't I? Yes. Alright, thank you. Oh, what? What are you doing? No, pull the... Hold on. Pull that for me. Well, like, Joe, why do you keep doing it? Okay. I can hear it. Oh, I can also see it. There it is. What's that say? There's definitely not a secret headquarters back here. Absolutely not. Morse code. Probably actually coded Morse code as well. Oh yeah, we've got to get the radio operator going, haven't we? Oh, right. Yeah, you gotta get me. I got a laser blaster. And I also have a bazooka. Which can generally, you know, help with things. There's nothing important on the other side, was there? It's that whole complex over there. Seems to be some studs, but we'll grab them anyway because it's always handy. I guess they give you that one, this mini kit for free. Shall I? Ugh. Oh, yeah, already got that one as well. Okay. What was I talking about before anyway? I was talking about some stuff before, wasn't I? I was gonna start talking about like Sonic or some shit, wasn't I? Probably. Who knows with me? Start going on all sorts of rubbish. You let me. For the most part, I've just been kind of chilling. Chilling and playing, nothing crazy. Okay, disarm enemies. It's kind of handy, but won't worry about that now. Still missed one. Of course I did. Oh well. Probably just somewhere I didn't check. Maybe with a key or something like that, who knows? Alright, I will do one more level tonight then. Make it the third one. Motorcycle escape. This one was quite interesting actually. There's sort of a... Yeah, you ride a motorcycle to the next section, don't you? So... You gotta build the motorcycles first, don't you? Yeah. What about that? CPUs always have a habit of getting in the way. It annoys the hell out of me. Oh, I didn't actually have True Adventure on this one. Okay, well, I got that now. Got it now. Oh, there's something hiding back there. Right there. Just like grab onto that. That's bizarre. I guess I just used it as a piece to kind of stop you getting out and like, yeah. Well, if you can grab onto it, who cares? I'm guessing. Oh no. There. Can I use these boats with a shovel guy? I can. I just use them anyway. Doesn't matter. Just get this a bit closer, please. Thank you. The only annoying thing about this, like, you see that? Okay, no, his gun has not been replaced. Okay, good. But a motorbike. Fix the motorbike. Stay hand in hand on an adventure. What's behind the gate? Ooh. Stuff's behind the gate. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I see. Alright, let's go. Now we're talking. Bugger off. Get him away. I really have a habit of just dropping things and just like, yeah, just drop it in. It's fine. Oh my god, bugger off. Oh. Oh, hello, down here. Eat. Oh god, stay away from the bombs. Stay away from the bombs, Indy. My god. Just blow myself up at this point. Who cares? It's fine. And how I didn't get that last time, I do not know. But I did. I've got it now, so who cares? It's fine. No, fuck off. Let me be free. Okay, I'll stop doing that now. For now. It's a bouncy boy. Oh, I had to fix it twice. Jesus. Is that broken? What do you do? Something. To drive this thing out? The only place I can think to drive it out for us because I just drive it through it, maybe. Yeah. And this will do something. It's driving my tractor. Like it does a little gun, like he delays when he gets his gun out. Please bugger off. Oh god. Just trying to work out where the parcel is. I've got the weird tractor thing now, but not actually sure what I'm doing with it. Yeah. Hey, trying to build my bridge. Come on. There we go. Ah, that's what the tractor does. Gotcha. Do something up along those lines. Sometimes it's quite obscure what these vehicles do. Oh my god, back off! Trying to drive my tractor here. It's over there. Okay. Okay, turn to the windmill. Gotcha. And this does what for me? Oh, okay. I'm carrying an item. Excuse you. Yeah, usually in these sorts of streams I do just start talking about who knows what. I just start talking about, like, games and thoughts and who knows what, you know? But nah, not today for some reason. Finding my bike. Where's my bike? It's over there. There it is. Where the CPU was. There. Okay, one more. Good. There's one more around here somewhere. I mean, oh, what I've been looking at. What have I been doing recently? Well, mostly just installing games on this, calling it a little computer. It's definitely, it's a, is it mini ATX or micro ATX? I can never remember. It's just a little XP system, AMD based. I think it's either micro ATX or mini ATX, but it's just a random Asus motherboard from like 20 years ago. Yeah, random Asus motherboard from about 20 years ago. Just whatever random AMD Athlon 64X2 I could find that was reasonably priced. I think it only cost me like quid, so I'm not too bothered. Can you please get out of the way? My god, the CPU. Literally always in my way. Get out of the way. No, don't spawn ahead of me. Go behind me. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bother because I'm gonna plant nature. I'm gonna make nature thrive around here again. Screw all the haters. I'm gonna make nature thrive. It's gonna be beautiful. But yes, I've just been installing games on that. It's been going alright so far. Basically, it was just a computer that was laying around and doing nothing. It was just one of those sort of old computers that were bought many years ago for a family member, and then they sort of haven't got a use for it anymore. So it sat around here for who knows how long. And so I finally decided to screw it and take a look at it. So nice. Treasure times 8. Oh yeah. Okay, that'll be the last thing we get today then. But yeah, no, so I've basically just been kind of looking at it. Yeah, let's take a new CPU in it, because I had a Phenom? Phenom? No, not a Phenom. It had a, got it over here, over there, but I can't remember what it is. It's one of the, what's it called? Like a, having it. Over here. Sort of metal bracket thing. Yeah, so it did have a GPU in it. It's got some like onboard NVIDIA graphics or something, but I don't care about them. Yeah, it had a 9300 GS. I mean, it's better than a GT 210, but it's not exactly high performance graphics or anything. It was fine for the time when it was bought. Weirdly enough, it came with Windows 7. I think it had a couple of gigs of RAM. Was it a couple of gigs of RAM? No, it was 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah. And then, yeah, it had a Sempron. That's what it had, not a Phenom. Phenom was quite a bit later. This was a Sempron processor it had in it. Which, they're okay, but they're not great. So I've done it as a, yeah, I grabbed the Athlon, which is like £2.50 or something, if that. Nothing crazy, just a 5,000 plus. I'll probably look for a so and so at some point, but no massive need right now. It's fine with what it's got, but if I wanted to push the system a bit further, then yeah, that's what I'd go with. But it's definitely, to be honest, not exactly, it's not exactly a system that you're going to be pushing to the absolute limits of what was possible in 2006, 2007, whatever. I'm going for a sort of, in terms of what the build is, it's sort of a late 07, 08 build-ish in terms of performance. The graphics card is a bit new. It's like an ATI Radeon HD 30 something, I think. Can't remember. 3770, I think is what it is. I think. So a mid-range card from like 2009, which is a little bit new, but in terms of performance, it does kind of hit sort of the top-end performance numbers from like 07, 06, well, definitely 06, but 07, I think, even as well. Despite the fact that it's a mid-range card from only a couple of years later, so it's pretty good, actually. It kind of, in terms of processing power, it kind of fits well, and it's only got one piece, because it's a micro ACX board, it's only got one PCI Express 16X slot. It does have a PCIe 1X, but that's now covered by the fact that I've got a dual height GPU in it. So I've got that. And there's a couple of PCI slots, so I've got it's not in there at the moment, but I have bought a Sound Blast X-Fi sound card, which I found on the line. So I'll plug that in just to give it some nice, good sound card. At the moment, I'm just using the HDMI audio that's part of the ATI card, just because it's convenient just to plug it directly into the TV. But yeah, I will want to use it if I do want to use it with some nice speakers. Then obviously I want to use something better than a crappy Realtek onboard sound, which is what it's got at the moment. So yeah, I'll get the X-Fi. Just the card though. It doesn't have like the front drive bay or the remote which that model came with apparently. I think I can't tell. It may have not have done. It doesn't matter. It's compatible anyway. So if I do manage to find the front panel in the future, I can install it. Although this case only has two 5¼ inch drive bays, meaning I'd have, yeah, basically I'd have to sacrifice one of the CD drives that's in there to have it. But to be honest, I'm not really using the other CD drive, so it might be worth it. I don't know. I was thinking of swapping out the DVD drive for a Blu-ray drive, but it's not really. It's too much of a hassle, really, especially getting it working in XP. It's XP 64-bit edition, which I can see why people didn't run it back in the day. Because your driver selection for XP 64-bit edition is a hell of a lot more limited, and like your driver selection is a hell of a lot more limited, and also certain things just refuse to work on it properly. You have to do like little workarounds for certain things. Like they hadn't quite worked out 64-bit, 32-bit on 64-bit support perfectly yet. They really didn't work. I mean, and even with like Vista, some OEMs were still shipping lots of OEMs were still shipping 32-bit Vista on 64-bit processors, mind you, which is bizarre to me, but yeah, they were still shipping 32-bit Vista. I think with Windows 7 is where 64-bit became less of an enthusiast thing on PC and more of just the default. Definitely was with XP, with Vista in many regards, and obviously 64-bit edition here was, I think, pretty much an OEM only thing. So, but I thought I'd shove it on here because I've got 5 gigs of RAM in it, which I know is a weird number. It's just because it's the sticks I've got lying around. So. I had two 2 gig sticks, and then I took two of the 512 meg sticks out of the out of something else, I think. Out the that came with the computer. That was in it already because it was 2 gigs, which was like one. Oh, it was bizarre the way they did it. It was like a 1 gig stick and then two 512 meg sticks. I don't know why they did it like that. Because it's got 4 RAM slots, so. So in theory, you could push it up to 8 gigs, but for literally everything that's going to run on this thing, 5 gigs is like, well, basically anything that's going to ever run on this thing, or at max require 4 gigs of RAM. So 5 gigs of RAM means that you got the 4 gigs of RAM plus a little bit of overhead. And Windows XP, at least SP3, can't handle more than 4 gigs of RAM properly, so. Having a graphics card from 2009 is also quite nice compared to, say, one from like 07, 08. Something from 07 obviously would be more appropriate for the system. But you would lose, or potentially lose, convenient things like HDMI and also some of the more sort of modern video decoding stuff. And this thing has support for like DirectX 10. So if I do ever want to stick Vista on it, I could. I think it's even got DirectX 11 support, I think. I want to stick like Windows Vista on it. I don't want to stick Windows Vista on it, but if I did want to stick Vista on it, I could. But it's firmly an XP build. But it's been fun just checking out what games run on it, and pretty much everything I've chucked at it so far runs pretty much flawlessly. Like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010 runs on it like a dream. Crisis won't let me push it beyond like high settings, I think. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but Crisis runs pretty good. I think I'm running at 1020. Most things I'm running at 1024 by 768 because it's having a bit of a weird thing. 'Cause this TV is a 1080p TV. It's a full HD TV, but it's not actually a full HD panel because it's... Well, actually, the TV is actually pretty appropriate to the era of the machine, let's just say that. So it's quite a small TV. It doesn't have actually a full HD panel. It's like a 1360 by 768 panel in it. So obviously Windows XP is recognizing that that's technically the native resolution of the panel. Or the graphics card is anyway, or both. But you can drive it up to 1080p, but games aren't recognizing that either, so it doesn't really matter. 1024 by 768 looks nice on this display, simply because that's kind of, it's just the 4:3 version of what the native resolution is, so I think that 1024 by 768 is 4:3. It's close enough. Anyway, so that's, you know, and it runs games pretty much flawlessly at that resolution, bumping up a bit higher. But I mean, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010 was running at 1360 by 768, and it was, I mean, it felt 60 at, I think, medium to high settings. So, I know that's, yeah, I know that game can run on Xbox 360 and look nice, but, yeah, it's one of those, really. But, yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, if you've got 32 mil, I think it should be enough to buy that. It's only 4. Wow, okay, so I guess treasure times 10 will be 5. Yeah, 5 mil. So this should take us up to a stupid number. Yeah, 384 times, which means that a single silver stud is now worth 3,840. Gold means 38,400. Blue stud is worth 384,000. purple side is worth 3,840,000. So look, ready? Donk. Donk. We just start increasing the stud count. But it don't matter. Are we? We're basically going to make our 4 mil back by just punching a few things around the room. We can ignore most of the digits on screen at this point. Like, those last 3 digits don't even matter. Obviously, there will be times by 10 pretty soon. Okay. But yeah, I do want to kind of... I don't know if I'll do a video on this computer, but I might just do a little, like, write-up of it or something. Like I said, I've got a few more things to do with it. I do want to stick some more fans in it. If I do upgrade the processor, I might upgrade the processor at some point. It's definitely much a build in flux, so I might downgrade the GPU to something a bit more period accurate. Maybe if I can find one that's decent. I might, yeah. So I might do that, or I might, maybe, I don't know. Because it's actually got a TV tuner card in it at the moment, so that's neat, I guess. Like, I do kind of want to get some, like at some point it'd be nice to get like in that case like a like a 5.1 surround sound setup for this thing. In terms of like technically I could do 7.1, but that's even more speaker wires and cables and pain. But I'll have to have a look into that because it'd be a case of, do I need to go for something with an amp, because it does have digital output. Handy. So if I wanted to, I could go digital output to an amplifier, and from there go to a 5.1 surround sound system. But I kind of want something that's kind of period accurate, I guess. I don't know if maybe that's silly, but that would be nice to have. But definitely not high on the agenda. There's some sound stacks. I think they're called sound stacks too. I don't know, the Harman Kardon sounds. It's the clear ones with the sort of weirdly bulbous subwoofer thing. Sound sticks. That's what they call them. The sound sticks too. That's what they're called. Which are a little old for this. I think they're from like 2004, but speakers, they look kind of the part. So bit of a mishmash, but they'll look the part. In terms of, you know, being that sort of mid-odds look. The case is kind of boring, it's just kind of black, but I don't mind that. It's kind of stealth. I'll put some new fans in it at some point. I'll see if I can find some sort of light up bluey fans or something. I could try and go for RGB, but it's like a pain. I've got the power plugs actually, to be fair. I probably could go USB. I might best go USB, because there is actually a spare USB header on there as well, so I might actually be able to go RGB. I'd have to look into it. Because I might rip the front panel out, because I don't know if I need it, to be honest, but I'd have to look into that. And find somewhere else to mount the drive, I guess. But, yeah. Don't know. Don't have to, like, I don't know. Might rip the little front panel, because it's only got, what, 2 USBs. Sort of headphone and microphone, and also FireWire, which this motherboard doesn't even support. So I don't know why they put FireWire on the front, because this motherboard doesn't even have a FireWire header. But I think it might have a spare USB header on the inside. If it doesn't, so just rip the front panel. I'll just put something else in that spot. So I'm sure I could probably find something that would fit in there. I don't know what, but I'm sure I could find something that would fit in there, or just another USB front thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can like an RGB controller type thing in the front. I don't know. Maybe you can. I'd have to look into it. And then have sort of. But to be honest, I'm not that interested in RGB. I'd probably just set it to blue and leave it. That's what I'm kind of going for, a sort of blue and black combination. Yeah, I just want to get an extra fan in here, just on the on the sort of back side panel itself, maybe. We don't really need one, but it's probably worth it. Why not? So I could do that. If you think that's insane, trust me, computers used to do weirder things. Like, this is an old school PC case, right? There's no pre-built channels for airflow. There's no like space for like, and it's not a full-sized ATX case either. It's like a mini ATX case with a micro motherboard in it, I think. I think that's what's going on. But like, yeah, I mean, there's no like, separate thing, planes behind. You can't like slide the motherboard out or anything. It's not a high-end case where you can put in like, this, that, and the other. You can't like. Yeah, you can't put like there's no like cable management space at all. Like, it is just an old school PC case. Things they go in there, and you just lock it up and hope, basically. There's no like, there's no airflow through the top at all, because it's basically just an office PC case, right? It's almost like a stealth build, almost, because of how like almost officey the case is. But I want to keep the case, and I want to keep the motherboard, because otherwise it just feels like you might as well just build a whole new PC. Keep the case, keep the motherboard, and just upgrade what you've got. So yeah, I'll replace the fan at the back with something a bit flashier, maybe. Replace the fan, stick a fan in the side, placing this stupid baffle thing that it's got that doesn't really do anything. And then I might get at some point I might get a new CPU cooler. But to be honest, the stock cooler is doing a heck of a good job. I'm not gonna lie, the stock CPU cooler is actually fine. I mean, it's got fresh modern thermal paste on it, but this thing is running pretty cool. Like, the most I've seen it at is like 55 degrees, 60 degrees. It's just chilling. Like, at idle, it chills at like 35. That's on a hot day as well. So it's like, yeah, it's chilling. Motherboard temps look good. I think the GPU temps are a little high. That's just because it's shoving the air down directly into the poor TV tuner card. I might take the TV tuner out or move it up so that the GPU doesn't cook my nice new sound card. But yeah, that's one of those things, really. But yeah, otherwise it's just a computer. We'll have 3 fans in it at some point. I'll have to reverse the one at the back, so I'm not just. I'll have the side pulling the air out. I'll just. And then I'll suck air in from the back. So, although that does have the problem of I say that. Don't necessarily want to be shoving air in from the back because you'll be taking some of the hot air from the GPU, from the power supply, because it's an old school kind of power supply where the fan is at the back rather than at the top or the bottom or whatever it is. So the fan shoves hot air out the back. So's the computer. So I don't think it'd be too much for a problem. Because the fan is on the side anyway, it will take the air out very quickly. The airflow will be rapid, and I'll just tie the back because I'm trying to work out if any of the fans are actually properly PWM. Kind of are, but they aren't. It's kind of bizarre. You know, I've wittered on about this computer for long enough, so I'm just gonna stop it. 67%. Which actually is not that much progress compared to what we were like 61 at the beginning. Oh well. Too much wittering about computers that you've never seen in your life. But yeah, like I said, maybe I'll do like a little write-up on it, but it's not too interesting. It's just like a little computer. I need to get some stickers for it actually for the front. I did have a web link saved. Um, Ba-doom, ba-doom. But yeah, I think that's it really. Nothing much else to say really. Just computer. Maybe I'll show it off at some point. I might end up using it on stream maybe eventually for some older games because it's got a 500 gig hard drive in it because SSD prices are astronomical at the moment, so it does have a hard drive in it. I've experienced the wonders of, well, re-experienced the wonders of defragging for oh joy, it's brilliant. Actually, the greatest activity in the world. But I mean, you just kind of stick it on and let it do its thing. So I think I have to do it twice so far, but that's just because I'm writing tons of data to it. Because I'm just filling it up with games because I can. It's a 500 gig drive, and I'm literally using it for nothing else. So screw it. It's gonna have way too many games on it. I'll stick Power DVD on it at some point as well, because why not? Eventually I want to get some monitors for it. I think my plan, eventually, when I've got the space, is a free monitor setup. Try monitor. It will probably start out as a single monitor. But we'll see. I'm still questioning whether to go 4x3 or a 16x9 monitor. I'd really have to look into it. Kind of just see what was kind of popular. The problem is sort of 2006 to 08, which is roughly the time I can dip into 09 as well. That sort of time span is really a rapid change in terms of like what people were using in terms of monitors. Like even in 2006, there were still quite a lot of people with CRT monitors. But by 2009, like I'm pretty sure LCDs were pretty much ubiquitous. But I just don't know if they were widescreen or not because I don't remember. I know obviously widescreen TVs were, pretty much the default in 2009. But whether a widescreen monitor was, I don't know. I do wonder if maybe some people are sticking to the old 1024x7. No, not 1024 by 768. What's it? 1280 by 1024. So what it is? I think that's the standard. Maybe that standard. Possibly, but I mean 2009, surely there were some 1080p monitors at this point. But the only reason I question that is because a lot of games, even in like 08, 09, still didn't have proper 16:9 support. So it's a case of, well, okay, maybe I want like sort of proper modern 16:9 monitor and maybe a couple of, maybe not modern, but you know what I mean, and a sort of older 16:9 monitor. I'll try and work out some of the more popular models at the time, and then two 4:3 displays either side. And that way you get multi-monitor, which would be cool. And actually, that would be possible for this thing because it's got like HDMI, DVI, and two display ports. So you could maybe drive the 4:3 if you could find 4:3 displays with DisplayPort. Maybe, I don't know. So you could drive them with DisplayPort, then the main display could be HDMI. And it should be able to display all of those at the same time. I should maybe disable some of them for games, but when you're running some certain games, but it'd be kind of fun, especially for something like some of the Need for Speed titles to have proper. I don't even know if they have multi-monitor support. That's the problem. So it might not be worth it really. I don't think most games really had multi-monitor support at this point anyway. So just finding one good high-quality monitor or a decent monitor from the time is probably my best bet really. Especially as those sorts of monitors really aren't. I don't think they're very much sought after at all at this point. So yeah, there's that. And then I want to get sort of period correct mouse and keyboard. They're really expensive, but I'd love one of the Logitech keyboards with the screen in them. That would be awesome. But like finding one of those in decent condition and like is under 100 quid is difficult, to say the least. In terms of a mouse, I haven't got a fucking clue. At the moment, I'm just using £5 mouse Poundland. But I just need a mouse. Just saying I could just throw in. It's just a little wireless thing, but it does its job. Alongside obviously my main mouse, which is also just a little wireless thing that does its job. I don't really have any gaming peripherals or anything like that beyond a controller. Just don't really need them. It's all sort of marketing, really. So, all marketing gumph. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking now and say goodbye. So bye.